I am addicted to my phone. Any little space between activities, I'll pull it out. In any awkward situation, I'll pull it out. When I experience a mental blockage while I'm doing work, I'll pull it out. Hell, even when I'm going pee, I'll instinctually pull it out for those 30 seconds I have.
Why am I doing this?
It was clear to me that I have an unhealthy relationship with my phone, so I decided to do a digital detox based off the book Digital Minimalism by Cal Newport. And needless to say, it went pretty horribly. Here is my experience trying to digitally detox for 30 days. Today is the planning day. Tomorrow, I'm going to officially start the 30-day digital detox, but I want to go through the planning stage and how I'm going to decide what optional technologies are actually optional technologies or apps that I don't necessarily need to use. See, this is complicated because my job basically right now is social media, or part of my job is. Deleting things is actually going to take some thinking. I will be like deleting these apps or just locking myself out of these apps using an app on my phone. Actually, I'll show you guys right now. So the app I'm going to be using to lock myself out of apps that I don't absolutely need to be using is the app called Lock Me Out. I find that it's just really simple to lock yourself out of apps. Alright, so I just took a couple minutes to write down the rules that I'm setting for myself on when I can actually use these apps. So Instagram only when I need to make a post or message someone in the DMs, because that's where I do a little bit of business. Snapchat I'm going to be locked out of pretty much always unless I need to make plans or Snapchat my girlfriend. Twitter I'm just gonna delete completely because it's only, I don't really tweet at all. Facebook I'm just gonna completely delete because, well, YouTube is only gonna be to reply to comments and upload. And then there's TikTok, which is the most recent social networking app that I've gotten addicted to, unfortunately, and I'm just gonna delete it from my phone. If I ever have an idea to post another TikTok, because I do have a TikTok right now, then I'll re-download it and make it and just delete it after that. And this is also going to apply to my laptop right here. I'm not gonna use any of these services on my laptop either. I promise I won't. I promise I won't. You guys are gonna see the withdrawal symptoms I have, like all the concerns I have. It's gonna be pretty exciting. Day one starts tomorrow. All right, I'll check back in with you guys tomorrow to see how I'm doing or what I'm doing to fill up my free time. So day one wasn't too bad because I kept myself so busy. Yesterday I recorded a YouTube video with another vegan power lifter, and I also just hung out with friends after that. But I found that when I was eating in the middle of these two things, it was so weird to like not have my phone out or watching something on YouTube, because when I eat, I almost always watch something on YouTube. And throughout the day, I caught myself pulling out my phone so many times just to look at the lock screen and realize I can't really do anything in my phone. So what I did instead while I was sitting and eating was read some manga, and I'm sure that manga is gonna become like a big thing this whole month because I just love reading it and it's a nice leisurely thing to do. And my girlfriend actually brought up something that is very important for me to think about, and that's kind of balancing how much more work I'm gonna get done versus how much leisurely time and hobbies I should adopt again, because I told you guys at the start of the planning that I wanted to be more productive and get more work done. But also my girlfriend was like, you should take more of that time to do like leisurely activities, find out hobbies, like revisit hobbies again, because that was a lot of what was in Digital Minimalism, the book that I'm going off of. So it's not gonna be all about being more productive. That's not what this is all about. It's about kind of just getting rid of my addiction of just pulling out my phone all the time and using it all the time. I don't know if I'm gonna give you a recap of day two. Obviously, I'm not gonna go through every single day in this whole month because then it would be like documentary long. I'll check back in with you guys when I have something new to report. All right, we're officially 5 days in. I know it's been a few days since I've checked in, but I wanted to wait until a bunch of things built up for me to actually talk about. So we get quite a few things to talk about right now. The first thing that I want to bring up is how fast time is going. You would think that without social media and something to take up my free time like that instantly, it would be harder for time to go by fast, but it's actually completely the opposite. And my theory for this is that it's because I'm doing more things that I actually enjoy doing and make me present-minded. It's like, you know, it's the saying, time flies when you're having fun. I've been doing things that make me forget about time, and it has just made time go by faster throughout the day, which was a really surprising discovery to me. I'm accidentally catching myself scrolling through my Instagram feed and looking at people's Instagram stories because I have to have the app installed because I'm still posting on there all the time. So maybe I'll like delete the app whenever I don't need to use it, or just start using that lock me out app more. I definitely need to do that. I do find myself feeling more present and having less thoughts in my head from other people. Like there's less thoughts that I'm constantly consuming because I'm not on these social media sites. So it's made it so that I feel like I'm kind of more clear-minded. And actually my mom was cleaning the kitchen while I wanted to go make food the other day. So I had like 10 minutes to do something and I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go and take a walk. And for the first time in a long time, I decided to just take a walk just to take a walk, just something to clear my head even more. And it was really refreshing. I'm really glad I did something like that. I need to stop filming. This isn't as relaxing as I thought. That's it so far. Let's see if I can get more stuff going, like more hobbies going or activities, and try to branch out more and meet more people, be more conversational in person too, and be more social. So it's officially been a month now since I started this whole thing, and ever since the end of week 2, I've pretty much reverted back to my old ways. I don't have Twitter downloaded, but I'll still open it up on Google Chrome every now and again. Facebook wasn't really a problem, and as for Instagram, I'm starting to use it more recreationally than just for posts, but it's definitely not as much as it was before this 30 days. And I open Snapchat far too often. So why did I fail? And did I actually even gain anything from this experience still? I think there's a few reasons why I failed. So firstly, it was because I just couldn't find any hobbies to replace with my electronics. You guys saw at the start that I had manga to help me, but I was just ripping through mangas, and when I didn't have any more to read, I know I could have read more, but I didn't. It just left me feeling kind of bored and empty. And I think probably the biggest problem was because I still had some of these apps on my phone. You know, Instagram, if it's still there, I'm still gonna instinctually click on it. I couldn't get over that. And as for that Lock Me Out app that I had, I just couldn't get myself to use it. I don't know why, but I just couldn't get myself to press Lock Me Out for 1 hour. It just never really happened, and I really don't have an explanation for that. But it's definitely not all bad. I feel like I have gained and learned a few things about myself from this experience, and the first one was just me asking myself, why am I actually doing this? And is my relationship with social media really that negative? Like, is it really negatively impacting me that much? I think most people get easily mentally affected by what they see on social media, but I've really never been that way. Like, I know that the people online aren't what they seem like. And to be fair, I don't use Twitter, Facebook, or TikTok anymore, so I mean, that's a big win. Another realization that I had is kind of tied to the last one, and that is when I was using these social medias when I was bored, it was mostly just like uplifting, humorous, positive things. I can't really recall one time over these past 30 days where I was using social media for a long period of time and then I looked up from the screen, I was like, shit, that just made me feel like crap. Like, that just never really happened. In those social media viewing sessions, it actually boosted my mood quite a bit. So maybe this wasn't just a fail. Maybe I did establish a more healthy relationship with these apps, and I even learned a bit about myself. But I think the main point to take away from this video as a whole is just to try and have a good balance with social media. Don't use it too much, but you don't have to completely cut it out, and make sure what you're consuming on social media is not negatively affecting you in any way. Social media can be a great tool to help you, to educate you, and to uplift you. If you enjoyed and learned something from this video, please leave a like for me. It helps the channel grow, and subscribing does as well. It's right down below. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna go use some social media.